going, everybody? As you can see, I am in the cemetery again with, I'm in the afternoon, hoping there's not going to be too many people around. We can hope anyway. But, this is the thing I've been telling you about that's coming up. There's going to be more than one video, so I'm going to explain a little bit about it. Every time I come in the cemetery, as soon as I walk through the gates, I get like this seriously heavy feeling, like they know I'm here. And I'm not sure why that is, but anyway, this is the story I have to tell you. I met someone up here. And I thought they were a worker, and it turns out to be they were a worker, but they also have family up here. So he was telling me the story about his sister, and her name is Chanel, always bells, and his grandmother Esther and his mother Corrine. And I did an EVP session with them, and they were talking to me. And the thing is, I had wanted something up here in the cemetery. With all these people up here, I thought, I really wish I could find somebody that was tragically died or murdered and be able to do sessions at their graves. Well, lo and behold, that day, I met somebody, and sure enough, his sister had been murdered, and there seems to be a lot of questions. They know who murdered her, but there's a lot of questions about the circumstances that were around it. And sorry, I keep covering up the camera. So I thought, wow, this is what I have been looking for. Some kind of mystery. Now, the reason why there's mysteries around it is because people did not tell the truth about what happened that night. And she was tragically murdered. And well, for some reason the camera went off. I'm not sure why, but that happens, I guess. So, anyway, I know the situation behind the murder. And someone lied that night to the district attorney about what happened. Chanel, who lied? They were there, they witnessed you getting murdered, but they lied about it and said they didn't see it. Who was that? I know, but I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me. I know the whole story. She was very pretty. And her grandmother and mother. Her mother passed away only a few months after the person went to trial. I think she died from grief. She missed her daughter, and I think it was just too much for her. But they're together now with her grandmother. Can you tell me, Chanel, who all was there that night? Can you tell me? we think we know, but was there somebody else there that we don't know about? Do you want to say hi to your brother? The one that gave me permission to come talk to you? I'm going to keep coming and talking to you for a while, because I know you got some things to say. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit of the story, pieces in pieces. And it's Chanel's grandmother had passed away. And the one on the bottom, Miss Allen, is her mother. Her mother had a boyfriend, and they had broke up. And the grandmother had went to go live with Chanel. Well, Chanel and her cousin went over to her mom's place to get some of her mom's clothes. And an argument happened between Chanel and her mom's boyfriend. And I guess they had been together for a long time, since Chanel was young, so it wasn't like it was a new boyfriend. And an argument pursued because they wanted in the house to get her mom's things, some of her mom's stuff. And an argument happened, and Chanel and her cousin got into the house. And an argument I thought I just heard something. An argument happened between the boyfriend and the two cousins. Now, there was a board that was on the outside of the air conditioner, which the cousin was able to get into the house with, and I guess they took that in the house with them. And when they were arguing, someone, I guess, hit the boyfriend with the board, and the boyfriend had a knife in his hand, and apparently he claimed that he just went to poke Chanel, but unfortunately he poked her, and the knife went in 4 inches into her heart, and she died on the scene. Now, Chanel, what I want to know is, I just told you the story that your brother told me. Is there anything about that story that's not true? Was your cousin involved anyway with this? Because she didn't tell the DA the truth and said she don't know what happened. She doesn't recall what happened, but she was there. Can you tell me, is there any reason why she'd be lying? That was the whole thing. Her cousin was there with her, but she kept telling the DA and everything that she don't remember what happened. She don't know anything about her getting stabbed or anything about that, which is odd because she was there. And how could she not know anything that went on? So we're trying to find out from Chanel, is there stuff that we don't know? Why would your cousin lie and say she don't know what happened that night when she was there? Your brother wants to know. Chanel, can you tell me how many children you have? Alright. Something keeps going on with the camera, of course. It always happens at the cemetery. Anyway, I am going to continue my investigation to find out exactly what her cousin knew about what happened that night. And even though it's a huge cemetery, I'm going to really spend a lot of my efforts on trying to find out this murder. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider hitting that big red button. Like, comment below. And as always, let's see what happens.